Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Amidst #EndSARS protests, Wike accuses federal government of imposing more bans and burdens on the states. Hello everyone, you know Governor Wike, he will not keep quiet. He will say it as it is. Whoever think he's offended can jump into the ocean and have some drink. That's the man for you. He said amidst all these ones that is going, the state government has put more burdens on the federal government has put more burden on the state government. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe. If this is your first time, thank you so much for always being very supportive. We truly, really appreciate you. Let's get straight into the news so we can get all the details with regards to all that has been going on and all that is happening. Wike is really calling out on the federal government. You have not done well. You've not. Let's continue. The governor of Rivers State, Wike, has accused the federal government led by President Muhammadu Buhari of inflicting fresh financial burden on state government. Wike, who spoke in reaction to the special salary structure and other entitlement recently approved for teachers by the president, said such should not have been done without first consulting the state government. He added that while he is not against making life better for teachers, relevant stakeholders should have been carried along in the planning and implementation of such policies. Niger News recalled President Muhammadu Buhari on the occasion of the 2020 World Teachers' Day announced the approval of a special salary scale for teachers in the country. He also revealed their number of years of service from 35 to 40 years. According to the president, the new approval is a recognition of the role of teachers in our nation building and to encourage them in delivering better service. He has accordingly instructed the Minister of Education to facilitate the implementation of the new approval. Wike expressed worries that the failure of the federal government to carry along the state government is capable of creating fresh crisis in the educational sector. He argued that such policies should have been properly planned and implemented without patronizing it, further than criticizing the federal government for not considering the need for the review of the revenue sharing formula between the state and the federal government. A statement by the State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Pius Nosso, quoted the governor as saying, instead of the federal government imposing a new financial burden on the states without consulting them, why it is good to give teachers a new salary scheme. It is also important that they should have consulted the governors of the states to have everybody on board on what is going on. Wike spoke while he hosted the board of the College of Medical Science of the State University, who visited him at the Government House, Port Harcourt, and said it would have been better so that everybody is on board. He assures that his administration will continue to provide necessary support for infrastructure for the college. The students will not be left behind because the school will be fully functional with both infrastructure and learning equipment. We are setting up the basic foundation for you to build on. The medical college is my dream, and I will provide everything required to make such fully functional. It is very expensive to run a medical college, but we have not been oblivious of this fact. We shall build the hostels as required as soon as we get the right design. Meanwhile, Governor Wike on Monday evening announced that all forms of protest, particularly to EndSARS, has been banned in Rivers State. He argued that since the Inspector General of Police has dissolved the SARS unit, there was no need for the protest to continue. Well, my people, so Wike, why the NSAP is going on, he said in Rivers, since the Inspector General has announced that it's been banned, it should not continue in Rivers State, that Rivers State knows that it's been banned. So why they need to continue to protest? He has banned protest in Rivers State. He also went further to talk about what is going on with regards to Muhammadu Buhari announcing that teachers' salaries has now been reviewed and that they can have more time in service, they can do more, and this really sparked up a whole lot of celebration amongst teachers because they were very happy and delighted to hear these new forms of reform. They know that will be better for them. Wike also made the announcement clear, saying to the people that, it would have been better if the federal government has discussed with them and has, they've got a roundtable discussion rather than just him doing it himself. He said that will bring financial burden on the states. He went further to explain that the federal government, instead of just, going ahead and just doing their own thing without informing others, that it doesn't feel that is the way to go. That it would have been better for everyone to sit down as one and have that discussion and look at what is really happening so that the whole matter can easily be dissected and, looked at properly. Well, Wike is talking about teachers' salaries because that's the one that concerns him. He has to pay whether he likes it or yes, he has to pay teachers in the state now, and he had to make sure that the teachers' salaries are paid and, things move forward and things get better than what it used to be. Well, this is what is happening. This is where we are. Why others are talking about protests going on. Wike has banned protests in Rivers State, saying the whole issue of SAP, the Inspector General has said, is being banned. So why the need for more protests? And as said, Rivers State, there should be no more protests going on. That should be the end. Meanwhile, Delta State is still boiling. Police are saying that they took a rifle and that rifle must come out, and they've put some boys in prison, suffering them, and nobody's speaking for those ones. Nobody, please, I want us to really, please pray about this issue that this thing will be resolved. There are lots of issues going on right now in the country, and we need to stand up for the truth. We need a total overhauling, total reform on all that is happening. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Please leave us a comment. Please like us. Please share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. It is important we all stay together as one. It is important we all stay together and we all stand and make sure that, the truth is heard. Or if we don't do that, they will not listen to us. Anyway, guys, what do you think? We love you. Have a fantastic day. Make sure you look after yourself and be security conscious. Bye for now.